YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back with some quick fix videos for you guys on Pentair's IntelliFlo. This is their 3 horsepower variable speed pool pump. There are a couple different models that look exactly the same. There's just some software differences, maybe some other features that the pump will offer. So all of these quick fixes will work with all of those, but we're going to dive in and show you guys how to repair some of these parts and pieces. Stay tuned. All right, guys, and we're back. So again, today we got some quick fix videos for you guys on Pentair's IntelliFlo 3 horsepower variable speed pool pump. As you guys can see, I've actually torn a lot of this pump apart. If you guys want to know how to get where I'm at right now, make sure you guys check out the links below. We've got a playlist for you guys on ripping this thing apart. For today's video, you will need to make sure you watch a previous video on how to get this drive off. So the previous video will be how to actually remove the keypad cover. So you will need to take this off in order to get access into the pump here, where you'll actually have your screws to be able to remove the drive. So the drive is the part that actually sits on top of the motor here. So this is your brain. So this has all of the electronics in it that run the motor, tell the motor what to do. So if you're running into issues where your keypad's not working, I would suggest making sure that you guys start with replacing the keypad first before you guys jump into replacing the drive. The entire drive assembly tends to be roughly about half to close to 3/4 of the price of the pump itself. So definitely make sure that you guys do all of your due diligence before you guys try to jump in and replace that part. So for today's video, obviously, you guys, this is where all the electricity hookup is. So you guys want to make sure that you guys kill power to the pump before you guys start messing around with removing the drive. And then you're going to go ahead and remove all of your voltage cables off of this internal panel. Again, it's just a Phillips head screwdriver is all you're looking for. It has the 2 set screws in here with your ground. So you're going to go ahead and just make sure that you remove that all. Go ahead and pull it out of your elbow, your straight, whatever it is that you have here for your electrical conduit. Just remove that. And then the next thing that you're going to be doing is looking for the 3 screws located inside this panel. So you have 2 located right here up in the front, closer to the actual volute. And then you have 1 that's actually towards the back of the motor, right on this back part of the drive. So again, all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver. Definitely do not recommend using any kind of power tools on this, just because there are spacers, there are other things involved, and the last thing you want to do is start cracking those pieces and causing more issues for your pool pump. So just use a hand tool. If you have the ability to unscrew, if you have this unionized and you have the ability to take it off and get away from your rest of your equipment, it's really nice and easy to work on. But if you're doing this at your equipment, it's not a difficult task once you guys actually get this top cover removed. So go ahead and remove all 3 of the screws. You don't need to take them out, just make sure that they're fully loose. And then you're going to kind of take this drive, and I like to go on opposing corners and kind of just rock it back and forth a little bit. This is actually plugged in underneath to the top of the motor with a cable connection. So you want to make sure that as you lift it, it doesn't bend or break any of these other electronic pieces that are on top of the motor itself. So you guys can see here's your entire drive. Again, the part number 356878. We all have all this below in the description for you guys so that you guys can actually see what the cost would be to buy just the drive or to buy the drive cover kit, where it will come with a new keypad as well. So they do sell them separate just based off of your issue. First thing I always tell people is if you don't see any buttons or power going to the keypad, start with the keypad. And then if you're still running into issues after that, then move on to the drive. So really simple. When you're going to go ahead and reinstall it, again, you want to be very gentle when you're pushing this on, because as you guys can see, it actually has like a plug style on the bottom here. So the last thing you want to do is bend these or break these. So you want to make sure that you guys are putting it on the drive correctly and gently. Located right here on the top are also spacers. So they're like a nice little rubber piece that actually stops the metal-to-metal contact of the drive to the motor. So it helps reduce the noise, make sure that things don't rattle. So if you lose these spacers, Definitely want to make sure that you guys try to get those with your new drive kit, so then that way everything can go back the way that it should be for you guys. But again, really simple. Once you remove those 3 screws, just gently rock this thing back and forth, lift it off the back of the motor. When you guys are getting your new one, you want to make sure the same thing, try to line up as much as you guys can, so that everything goes on there nice. You guys can kind of see it falls down, and then you're going to kind of give it that good push to make sure that everything locks in, and then from there you're just going to go ahead and tighten those screws back on, and it will do the rest of the work for you guys in terms of settling this on top of your actual motor. So really simple. I just wanted to show you guys how to take this off. Again, you'll need to make sure that you guys watch one of our other videos on how to actually remove the top cover kit. If you don't know how to already, it'll be in the description for you guys. We got a playlist on tearing this thing apart from the outside in. And make sure you guys hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to have some more videos coming your way on some good quick fixes on this pump for you guys, so that you guys can learn how to do this stuff at home on your own. So I really appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply.